How can Asian immigrants use self-advocacy against stereotypes? Imagine walking into a room where people assume things about you just because of where you come from. It can feel frustrating, but there are ways to stand up and change that narrative. Asian immigrants face stereotypes like being seen as passive, only fitting into the model minority, myth, or being labeled as perpetual foreigners. These ideas can lead to unfair treatment and make it harder to be seen for who they really are. Recognizing these stereotypes is the first step to fighting back. Once you see them, you can choose how to respond. One effective way is to confront stereotypes directly. If someone makes a microaggression or a false assumption, calmly correct them. For example, if someone says Asian immigrants are not assertive, you can share a story about a time you spoke up or took charge. Sometimes, a gentle but firm response can make others think twice. If you prefer, you can also use silence to make people reflect on what they said. Discrediting ignorance by sharing facts or personal experiences helps challenge false ideas. Another powerful tool is to affirm your cultural identity. Celebrate what makes your background unique. Share traditions, stories, or achievements that show the diversity within Asian communities. This helps others see beyond stereotypes and understand that Asian immigrants are complex and multidimensional. Embracing your identity also means understanding that your experiences are shaped by many factors, not just stereotypes. Building support networks is also key. Connect with community groups, advocacy organizations, or allies who understand your journey. These groups can offer emotional support and practical advice for standing up against stereotypes. They can also help you find opportunities to speak out and be visible. When you share your story with others, it can inspire more people to advocate for themselves and their communities. Engaging in public advocacy is another way to make a difference. Participate in campaigns, organize workshops, or join dialogues that educate the wider community about Asian immigrant experiences. This helps dismantle stereotypes on a larger scale. Advocating for policies that improve language access or promote cultural understanding can also create systemic change. Cultural expectations can sometimes make self-advocacy tricky. Many Asian communities value harmony and respect for elders, which can discourage speaking out. To navigate this, frame your advocacy as benefiting your family or community. Show how standing up for yourself can uplift everyone and create a better environment for future generations. Sharing stories of resilience and self-advocacy across different immigrant communities, like Black immigrants, can build solidarity. Both groups face racial stereotypes and systemic barriers. Highlighting these shared struggles helps foster understanding and collective strength. It reminds everyone that asserting your full identity is a form of resilience. In practical terms, Asian immigrants can use storytelling platforms to share their experiences. They can participate in cross-cultural initiatives or advocate for services that respect their language and cultural needs. Supporting mental health and encouraging young people to speak up while respecting cultural values is also important. Self-advocacy is about combining personal courage, community support, and public engagement. It's a way to push back against stereotypes and show the world the true diversity and strength of Asian immigrant communities. Every time someone shares their story or stands up for themselves, they help rewrite the narrative and build resilience for others to follow.